You might be on vacation. You're on vacation and you think, I want to go bungee jumping. I would like to go zip lining, maybe go parasailing. But do you know travel insurance often doesn't cover these things? Maybe even scuba diving might not be covered. If you have to sign a special paper to go on a ride, that's the time when what you're doing is very risky. People die. Even sometimes a helicopter ride or whitewater rafting, and definitely rock climbing is insanely dangerous. In most cases, there are some very safe places to do rock climbing when the rocks are not that high and the ropes are done correctly. Any of the things I mentioned, they can be safe if they're done correctly. The problem is that they're easy to not do correctly, and could be the thing that injures you for life. For example, diving into water when you don't know 100% what is beneath the water. People do that at gravel pits where there used to be a business that would get gravel out of the ground. Then they fill up with water, and it looks like a fun place for teenagers and other people to go get away. And they're often drinking and partying, and then they jump off of a cliff and snap. If they survive, they could be paralyzed for life. Same thing goes for helicopter rides, parasailing, mountain biking, and these things that people they think it's going to be wonderful on vacation. And even, frankly, if you're near the ocean, you can't even step on the rocks near the ocean unless you know 100% what the waves in that area are like. And how do you know? Maybe by living there, and even then you might not know. So standing on the rocks near the ocean, you see no waves, you see small waves. Well, 5 minutes later, a giant wave could come up, knock you off the rocks, and you are in the ocean, and the waves are bashing you against the rocks, or your friend or your loved one, family member. Somebody jumps in, tries to save you, and guess what? Both of you, or all three of you, or however many people jump in, they could all lose their lives. And it sounded like a wonderful vacation, and it ended up in disaster. This happens, and so I'm just warning you about these things. Don't pet the friendly looking eel. Pay attention to the signs that say, warning, crocodiles. They can eat you. Okay? So I know you're excited about the vacation, but you have to do careful things on vacation. If you don't know how to ride a moped with many years of experience, first of all, it's never safe, because you're next to invisible on a motorcycle, on a moped, any non-four-wheeled vehicle, or ATVs, those all-terrain vehicles. When you have four wheels, even those are dangerous because you're driving them around in natural areas that people are not paying attention to. So the risk is much, much higher. That's a lot of people don't even do that on vacation. They do that on a regular day. Boating can be dangerous. If you're out at night, you don't have your lights on. There are actually fish that the fish hunt by sharp pointed spear noses, and they just fly right through their prey, and they jump out of the water. This has happened here. Yes, it's the United States Pacific Ocean. At night, somebody's out there illegally fishing. They don't have their lights on. Even if they do have their lights on, it can be dangerous, and a spearfish or something can just fly right through somebody, and that's it. That is it. So do things that you know are safe, and you have to be knowledgeable and research what you want to do. Think about it and Google it. Check the internet. Is the activity that I want to do a safe activity? Am I going to return from this vacation? Will I be in the hospital? Will I survive? And as I said before, if you need to sign some kind of paper to do the activity, that tells you right there, whoops, you just lost money and you shouldn't do the activity. Just cancel. If you can come up with a reason and maybe get a refund, you might be lucky. If you can say you have a health problem. The problem is you want to maintain your health. You don't have to tell them exactly. But so this is just how to survive a vacation. Don't do the crazy things that you always wanted to do, because remember, they are crazy. Getting in into a hang glider or some kind of glider or airplane to jump out and use a parachute or do parasailing. As I said before, even snorkeling is actually the most dangerous activity many times. If you're out at an island or someplace you've never been before, snorkeling, when a wave hits you and you breathe in water and you never manage to get the water out, that's it. If you're not a swimmer and you think, I don't know how to swim, so I will snorkel because then I can get air. No, if you're not a swimmer, you need to learn how to swim before you can snorkel. You could snorkel several years after learning how to swim. Don't go snorkeling. It's, as I said, it's the most dangerous activity because it makes people feel safe, but you need to know how to swim, and even swimming in the wrong place can be very dangerous. You need to know that where you're swimming is safe. Look for safety signs. I'm telling you these things not to just be annoying, but to potentially save your life and to tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. And that's the end of this little video. I hope you are safe and happy, and you can enjoy a lot of other things besides these high-risk activities. You can go on a glass-bottom boat. You can go on a large cruise once the pandemic is gone, if you're vaccinated and in good health. Even just walking, we have boats here, although this is highly overpopulated. The population density here is insane, but you can walk near the boats. You won't see much left of nature like the turtles and the seals, but you can see still some beautiful fish, and have a wonderful time, and go to the places where you see people swimming that are, especially families with young children. Those are the safe places that you can go, and look out for the signs if they warn against jellyfish and sharp coral. Well, those are the times and places that you do not want to go unless you want to get a cut or a sting and end up needing some first aid. And personally, every other time I went swimming in the ocean, I got a cut from coral until I learned you only go swimming where there's a sandy area, sandy on the bottom, and you don't have the coral and the rocks, that you will kick and get a cut. So, okay, thanks very much. Hope you're safe. Thumbs up and subscribe to the Excellent Universe channel, and watch the other videos by clicking on the words Excellent Universe, and you can learn how to have a healthy, safe, and happy planet, life, country, and a lot of ideas. Please comment also, and thank you very much. Let us know what is safe and what is dangerous in your experience when you're on vacation, and how to survive. Take care now.